This is Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. The playoff is underway on EA Sports College Football, and today the number 10 seed versus the number 7. It's the Louisville Cardinals against the Texas A&M Aggies. Opening round playoff game about to kick off. Great atmosphere here. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Guys, Louisville's head coach told me before the game, as you know, so much hype running back. He's coming off that Heisman Trophy win, but the coach has talked to his team about putting that behind them. He's also addressed his teammates and said, I don't care what trophies I win. What matters is us winning one together. We'll see if they're able to get that chemistry and cohesion together here to start the game. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Been a collision here of two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12, who are trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, and Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want. Well, we knew a huge key of this game was going to be this defense and their ability to tackle in space against this dynamic running back. And as he gets the ball on the outside, you would expect him to break a tackle, but he's unable to do so because of the leverage and pursuit of this defense. They are doing such a good job.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways here in the run game. I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Short connection to the tight end here. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? On the run, it's Edwards. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding, and here comes the penalty mark. Second down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Tries to get it to the running back. And this time it's complete. He's swarmed by the defense. Can they keep this drive going? Try to convert on third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
That is great coverage from this secondary. You've got third and goal. Granted, they're trying to throw this ball short of the goal line and run for it, but the defense is right there, and they create the incompletion. That is a great job by the secondary.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Brown. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, every set of downs, Chris, it's really a build, and you've got to build towards success. If you're not having success on 1st and 2nd down, your chances of moving the chains go way down. And here, on this set of downs, that was clearly the case.
The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Running with purpose. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Look out, he's breaking free.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff again. He make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Aggies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO. As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Back to pass. It's Reed. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
He escapes the pocket, trying to get the throw off. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And there's the handoff. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Briggs up 4th.
Yeah, this is a good job by this defense. Just keep the ball in front of you and force a 4th down and hopefully a punt.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Graham behind the line. It's Hamilton. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Breaks into the clear. He's past the marker and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Louisville. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, that is such an important touchdown, a big-time score by this offense to take the lead going into half, knowing that they've got to kick it off to the opposition to start the 3rd quarter. That's a beautiful job, getting themselves in position and then executing to get into the end zone.
PAT makes the score 7-3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Running back grabs it on a screen. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Handoff from the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. And the Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Makes the grab. It's Hood. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Defense showing blitz here. First down, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's McCoy. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And Louisville will now call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. And he drops back in the gun. Turns it loose downfield. The freshman with a little too much air into that one.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Looking to throw here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back. It's Reed. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Warren. Oh, he's got open space. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Warren. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Aggies will now spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And they try the middle but stuck for no gain.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Reed. Looking for his back. This time it's complete. Sees an opening. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is a quarterback's best friend. It's a short completion to the running back, but because he was accurate, he's able to get yards after the catch. It's a big play for the offense, easy execution for the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the Aggies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
You know, Chris, on the stat sheet that shows up as an incompletion, but I think it's a really solid play and read from that quarterback. There's nothing there, and there's no reason to force the ball. You're down inside of the red zone. You might as well live to snap it another down, and here you just create second down. That's a good decision to throw the ball away.
And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. It's a freshman defensive back. Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. They're going to run it.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they go on top here in the second half. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success when you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward. Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the 2-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He lets it rip. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Big gain, catch made at the 30. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense is still clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
And 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Reed. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he booms it through from 59 yards out.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Contact as he let the ball go. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and a great diving catch near the right sideline. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move now. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
Chris, I think he sees 12 or 13 guys out there. Think about this. This quarterback gets pressure in the pocket, then he's able to escape, and he continues to get pressure and gets hit as he's trying to throw this football. The pursuit is off the charts. This defense is doing an outstanding job.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Here's the handoff. Not quite enough for the 1st down. Maybe 4th down and just inches.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6. Time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
Well, he almost gets into the end zone here, but the conversion on 4th down, not settling for a field goal, and now it's 1st and goal inside the 2.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals. This offense cannot be stopped.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, chew some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Gets past the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Reed. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, and he's got some space here. It's a foot race. Great cut. They whiff on him. Touchdown, Louisville. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment.
What a weapon it is to have a guy that can go back, catch a punt, and take it the distance for a touchdown. Great job by his teammates. You see a couple of those blocks bringing him free, and then once he's in the clear, that is just great athleticism and speed all the way to the end zone. What an incredible return.
And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's a comeback route. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Grinding away with a running game.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. This playoff game and keeping those championship dreams alive might come down to this possession. Can they produce some points? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on fourth down.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Trying for a fourth down completion. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And they're not able to convert on fourth down. Oh, they come up empty with a great opportunity to win this playoff game, extend their season. Instead, it's the defense that comes up huge.
That's just an incredible effort by that defense, getting themselves off the field. I know they can get the ball back technically, but, Chris, this one's all but over. They'd get the ball back under 20 seconds. Don't love their chances now. What a stop for this defense, essentially sending them on in this playoff.
Playoff game on the line here. And the offense play keep away and secure the victory. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And Louisville will now call their second timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. Now the Cardinals decide to spend their third and final timeout. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. As the QB fights his way into the end zone. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And
He'll take a deep shot. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
It is really tough to defend an offense that is playing this well. Their timing and spacing has been exquisite. The quarterback is seeing the defense really well, and here he threads the needle for a touchdown in the end zone.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Now, any playoff win, you have to celebrate as a singular achievement. They had success last year, but fell short of the ultimate goal. Joel, let's see if they can go one step farther this year.
Well, in our conversations with this group, that's all they talked about. Getting back to this playoff and going further than they were able to go a year ago. We saw them win a playoff game last year. Here they're winning a playoff game this year. But again, it just doesn't feel like their ultimate goal, and that's why it's a bit subdued down on the field. They understand that the ultimate goal is still in front of them.
So the winner advances in the playoff bracket and gets one step closer to a national championship. We'll talk to you next time. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.